The largest, most diverse Democratic field in history, now shrinking to a debate stage that could be down to 6 candidates later this month, all of them white.
It is with deep regret, but also with deep gratitude, that I am suspending our campaign today.
After a campaign that launched like a rocket last winter with 20,000 supporters.
Let's do this!
Forced to quit even before Iowa, hemorrhaging money and sagging in the polls, with a blast at the billionaires now in the race, Mike Bloomberg and Tom Steyer, who have unlimited campaign money.
I'm not a billionaire. I can't fund my own campaign.
Her Democratic opponents expressing regrets.
Sometimes campaigns have a way of tearing people apart or breaking down friendships. For us, it's brought us closer.
Her leadership and her voice will continue to be extremely important as a national figure.
She is really a solid person. I'm sure she's not dropping out and wanting to make the changes she cares about.
It's a damn shame now that the only African-American woman in this race who has been speaking to issues that need to be brought up is now no longer in it.
It was Harris's challenge to Joe Biden over race that propelled her to the top tier last June.
As the only black person on this stage, I would like to speak on the issue of race. There was a little girl in California who was part of the second class to integrate her public schools, and she was bused to school every day. And that little girl was me.
But a month later, she stumbled over the costs of her health care plan.
You can't beat President Trump with double talk on this plan.
Before long, Harris was behind in the money race, cutting back staff and counting on Iowa.
I'm planning on moving to Iowa.
At the last debate, Harris was vying for attention.
I have more people supporting me in the black community. The only African-American woman that ever been elected to the United States Senate.
My point is
that's
not true. The other one is here.
In the end, Harris was polling only 5% with African-American voters, compared to 43% for Biden. Harris trying to lift the mood of her campaign staff in Baltimore in a video tweeted by an aide overnight with the caption, "Being a leader is not about who you beat down, it's about who you lift up."